So I've been posting YouTube videos for almost 20 years, and during that time, there is one thing that's never really changed. Women make up about half of the people watching on this platform, but we are nowhere near half of the people creating on this platform. And in 20 years, that gap has barely moved. So let me show you exactly what I mean. A few weeks ago, Mr. Beast created a video called The 50 YouTube Legends Fight for $1 Million. I think that's what the title was. Now, these were some of the biggest YouTube channels at the time, and out of the 50 contestants, only 7 of them were women. And before you go, okay, maybe it's just that one video, maybe Mr. Beast just invited the people that he looked up to and his favorite creators. Yeah, okay, sure, fair. But today, even out of the top 100 channels on YouTube, once you strip out all of the music channels, the corporate company channels, and the kid ones, there are only 38 individual creators. And of those, only 2 are females, adult females. I have been on this platform since 2006. YouTube started in 2005. I have been in those rooms. I have known and I've seen every decade of YouTube, and I've known who the top creators are every single year. This ratio has never really moved. It's always been an imbalanced ratio. And it's not that women aren't content creators or we don't create. Like if you're on Instagram or TikTok, you know that there is a much even split of creators. You could even say that maybe females are even more prevalent on Instagram, but why not here on YouTube? What is it about YouTube that it's never been 50-50? So why do I care so much? Like, why does this actually matter? Every kid wants to be a content creator. It's like the #1 choice job profession when you ask kids, YouTuber or content creator, Instagram or TikToker, right? And when a little girl comes to this platform and sees no one that really looks like her, or the only people that she does see that looks like her is in like the beauty or fashion niche, which again, I don't have an issue with that niche. It's just, I feel like it's just like the prevalent one that women just kind of get shoehorned into on YouTube. Like, oh yeah, you're a female creator, you probably do beauty or fashion. And at the end of the day, we all just want to be seen. Every kid coming onto this platform, every person coming onto this platform is looking for somebody that they can relate to. And I'm not saying you can't relate to the opposite gender, but a lot of times there are specific little nuances that each subset of people have that the other gender can't speak to. It just generally makes me sad that there isn't more females here on this platform because I love YouTube. This is my favorite platform. So as I've started this whole new chapter of my YouTube career, I keep landing on the idea of like, why don't I change this instead of just being like, yeah, it sucks. There aren't enough females here. Like, why don't I actually do something about it? Let me try and pull more women onto this platform. Give them that big sister energy that they might be missing and that encouragement that they need to hear. That like, yes, there is space for them in YouTube, on YouTube. Which brings me to the whole reason why I'm sitting here with a laptop. I have to film this video in a day because I was at a conference the last few days called the Pink Skirt Summit, amazing Women in Business Summit here in my hometown. And oh my goodness, it was so incredible. And just being in a room full of women and hearing them speak. So I wanted to give you a few takeaways from the conference in this video for you fellow females to help give you that encouragement to start a YouTube channel, to keep growing your YouTube channel. These also work if you're a male too. So if you are still a guy watching this, these work for you too. They work for everybody. The first one is you need to get comfortable being seen. This was like the whole theme of the conference, like be seen. And obviously YouTube's a very visual platform. So you're putting yourself out there. Now I am speaking to the face first creators. You could still have success as a faceless channel, but if you want to build personal brand, if you want to make the millions of dollars, if you want to have a long career, you need to be face forward. And I truly believe that. The thing keeping most women off this platform was never the camera or the editing, right? Like these are skills. We can all learn these. It's the fear of being watched while you're still figuring it out and the fear of being seen fail. So here's a reframe for you. The fear is only going to go away after you do the reps. YouTube, and I feel like this is true with all social media, you just have to put in the reps. You have to keep doing it. It's why I've like emphasize so much that consistency is so important. That like, this is why I'm filming this with my laptop. I'm doing this all in like one take because I need to get the video out. This video is going out tomorrow, no matter what. So no fancy edits here. You just have to put in the reps. And if you overthink and you try to put this like, everything has to be perfect for me to do it, it's never gonna be perfect. And then you're never gonna do it. And then you're never gonna get good at it. So just put in the reps. Leads me to my next point, that confidence comes from doing. Like, we all think that we need to feel ready first and then we'll act. Like, if I took that one more course, if I knew that much more stuff, like, I'll be ready. I'll be good at YouTube. I'll be able to speak to camera. It works backwards. Once you've done the scary thing, you know that you are able to do this scary thing, so it's that much easier to do it again. So this is my favorite quote from the whole weekend, and it is so true for YouTube. Be patient with your results, but impatient with your action. Why not me? Why not now? And I really love this point because I think it's so easy to look at all of our idols, to watch all of these super successful people on YouTube and on any social media platform, Instagram, etc., and go like, wow, they're so successful, they're so beautiful, they're so rich, whatever it is. But I'm not. But why not? Why not you? Because all those people, again, like referring to YouTube, everybody that started posting a video on YouTube started at zero. Every single person. You don't just wake up one day and are some like amazing YouTube star with 1 million subscribers. You have to put in the reps. You have to get good at it. It's something that you just build over time. You can do this too. YouTube has literally built it. The whole platform has built itself off the back of average people. Normal people. We are not actors and actresses. That's what Hollywood is for those extra talented people. This is YouTube. We are the average folk. Start before you are ready. I first started thinking about starting a whole new channel last September, and I only actually started creating this channel in February. My first upload was on March 30th. If I started this in September, I would be that much more ahead of myself. But, you know, we all get in our heads. If you don't start, you will never get there. Stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. And this is so true in social media because it's so easy to compare. It's so easy to see the success of other people or the wealth of other people. Like, everybody has more and better things than you when you look on social media. You will always find someone who is doing better than you, but you have to stop comparing yourself. The no is the price of the yes. Every rejection is just a redirection. Can you think of any times in your life where a door has closed on you and you thought it was the end of the world? You're going to get 0 views. You're going to be told no. You're going to be told you suck a lot. All of those no's, that is what builds your story. That is what helps you find what the actual yeses are. Like, all of these keynote speakers that I heard speaking at this conference, how boring would their talks be if it was just like, yeah, I started a YouTube. My first few videos blew up. I got 100,000 subscribers in like a couple weeks, and the brand deals all started coming in, and I started making millions of dollars. I don't really have to work like 2 days a week. Would you feel a strong connection to a person, that creator, if that was their story? I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't. I like to see the struggle. I like to see the nitty-gritty, the journey, because that makes me feel like, again, going back to the whole premise of being seen, it makes me feel like, yes, you know, you've been there, you've done this, it was hard for you too. Next is build it your way. So this one was talked about kind of a lot in the conference, is that like, you don't have to think and do things like everybody else. You don't want to chase someone else's definition of success. You want to write your own rule book. And this is very true with YouTube and with YouTube advice, right? Like, I am giving you YouTube guru advice. There are a lot of other YouTube gurus, and they will all give their different advice. And it doesn't mean that their advice is wrong and mine is right. There are many different ways to succeed on YouTube and different strategies that will work in different niches and with different people. And so there's no right or wrong answer for anything. There are just different approaches. And your job as a new creator or established creator is figuring out what approach resonates with you. Just think about when you were in high school and you were doing a subject like math. For example, you probably had a different math teacher every grade or every year that you were going through high school. Some teachers you probably resonated better with than others. It's not necessarily that they were bad, it's just you were able to understand the knowledge. You had more success with teacher A versus teacher B. That's why if you ever heard very conflicting advice on what you should do on YouTube, that's the answer, is that both can work. Both can be true at the same time. Also make sure that you are taking care of yourself while you are doing all the things, doing social media, doing business, etc., because you are your number one asset. And this is so true as a creator. Again, we are the face of our business. If you are building a personal brand, it is revolving around you. So you need to make sure that you are taking care of you. Because if you can't show up properly on camera, if you can't think, if you are not happy with things, well, it is going to come out in your content. Your weird is the whole point. Everything that makes you just a little bit weird is what actually is going to make you stand out. Especially in 2026, when there is an oversaturation of every niche and every genre and every platform, and in the age of AI, where we could all sound the same and just get the same information so quickly. So if you're trying to conform to what you think you should be on this platform or think you should be online, don't stop. Just embrace the you, and that's what's going to get you noticed. So I hope those tips have kind of give you a little bit of inspiration to start your YouTube journey, to continue your YouTube journey, to just have that permission to keep going, to keep showing up. Because if you are a female creator on here, you are inspiring other females just by continuing to be on this platform and continuing to create. So I love that for you. I love that for us. Let's keep going. I need new creators to watch. Now, if being on camera does seem a little bit intimidating for you, you're a little bit scared of it, I have put together a lovely video all about yapping on camera. So you can learn some of my top tips of talking to the camera, how to get better at it, all the objections and issues you might run into. Go give it a watch right here.